Are there Palestinians working on those settlements?
Yeah, they are.
From this region?
From this region, and maybe from the inside, they work on the things.
48 Palestinians? West Bank Palestinians too?
West Bank and then...
And 48, right.
Yeah.
Right.
And of course the owners, they are Israelis, and maybe the managers, they are Israelis there too.
Right. And the water that you get from Tulkarm municipality, and that comes from the West Bank Water Department?
Yeah.
Yes. And do you always, during the summer, you have no problems with water? You always have water here?
Yeah, we don't have a problem about, the water. We always have water over here.
Good.
And sometimes, not long ago, we used to have problems. They used to cut it off, it won't be sufficient for all people over here. And so we have to wait maybe hours, maybe until night at the daytime, to get the water. But right now, I think they solved this problem because there are too many wells, artesian wells, that the municipality put their hand on, they use it. Maybe they bought it from farmers, from people. Those, they used to irrigate all the farms around here, and a big part of the land, has been wasted for construction. It's lost. It's agricultural land, Instead of using maybe mountains and places where we can't use, as farms, to use it for agriculture, we're wasting it for constructing, big buildings and all that, and housing for a lot of people. And that's part of the problem, which means that, part of the wells, they are used now to use it for the houses, for the Tulkarm area and the villages around, and the suburbs.
So the wells of that area turn into domestic, for drinking purposes.
Right, for drinking purposes, no longer is used for farms. That's a problem in a way, because this affects the farmers, They lose the land in a way, and they lose, big sector of the people. They lost their way of living in a way.
Yeah, but why they didn't build these buildings and housing and so on in the mountain areas?
I don't know, maybe that needs a big plan from the Palestinian Authority to, look after these projects and all those things, because it's their responsibility. We are losing the land, we're losing the farms for housing, and really that's a big problem, because I'm afraid that it will be, a problem in the future where we can't find any farms, any land to farm and make crops from, to live on.
Right.
Because it's a problem.
Is there anything to do with the Israelis for this issue, like the municipal plans?
Yeah, I think so. Because part of it, Israeli policy, which is, intentionally planned to make it very hard and tough for farmers over here to, sell their products. Because there are many, there's abundance of their products over here, the markets, where it's very hard to sell. They used to take it from city to city. Now you can't go from city to city. It's very hard for trucks to come and go and buy and sell it to distribute to other markets in a way, That's one problem. The other problem, of course, the siege, they are intentionally doing it. Cutting off from city to city, and making it hard for even fertilizers and all that stuff, seeds, which we depend mostly on the Israeli market in a way, you know. They give us all that. And they make it hard to bring it over here. And that's make it tough really on farmers, because you know they spend a lot of money, they get little money. It won't be in a way, it will be in vain in a way to stay as a farmer. You can't live on that. You put yourself on debts, you know, all the time, and you can't borrow all the time, because in a way you lose trust from people who lend you, you know, money, or give you seeds, fertilizers, and all that, until your farm, you know, become productive in a way. So you can pay them back. But if you won't make any money, how can you pay them back? It's very hard. And that's why a lot of farmers, right now, they are just sitting around doing nothing, because they can't have permits to go work in Israel in a way, and they can't farm over here. They can't, because it won't be profitable in a way to them, and put them, you know, in a worse situation in a way. Because they can't survive it, you know. They have to leave that, and most of the lands, they are selling it, so just to stay alive, and it goes for housing, for building, and all that, and other projects, and we are losing the farming land in a way. And that's why some wells too are used now by the Turkana municipality for just, you know, giving water for people to use in their houses. That's it.
So now that you have this well rehabilitated and it's much less expensive for you and you have more output, and now that you have the wells from Tulkarm that are cutting down on the shortages of water and the water being cut off for drinking, are there, in this region, do you have concerns with your water situation?
Yeah, of course we do. You know, until these factories over there move to some other places, some other districts away from here, we still have concern, because like our friend Engineer Tassir said, because right now maybe we are not worried, but in the future we expect that it will be polluted, all the wells over here. And that's really a big problem.